Hi. Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How is everyone? If you are coming in, you're highly welcome. Please take a seat, say hi in the comment section so that I'll welcome you. I'll give you a proper welcome, the welcome that you deserve. As you're coming in, please like the live stream. Okay? Like. Because we have a lot to talk about. I think I should go ahead. So if you're coming in, you are highly welcome. Please like the video. Like the video as you come in. Please say hi. Hi, Jenny. Wait. Hello, Jenny. Hi. Hello, Jenny. How are you? How are you, my love? I hope you're doing okay. Hi, patience. Welcome, my love. Welcome, everyone. I wanted to make a video. Please, if you want to come here, if you want to be if you want to join this live, like if you want to join live, you can come on and join live, okay? You are highly welcome to join live. I'll just share a link with you. I'm okay, I'm doing fine, thank God. I'll just share a link with you and you will join live. I'm okay, I'm doing good. I thank God. So a lot has been going on in Nigeria. I think the last time I talked about Nigeria on this channel was when the US president said he wants to send to come and attack the terrorists in Nigeria. And then it caused a lot of controversy. Welcome everyone. Please, as you are coming in, please endeavor to like. I'm good, my love. Patience, I'm fine, my sister. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. I thank God for everything. Please don't mind this my makeup. I did experiment with my face today. I did experiment, but I didn't wait to clean up before I come here. So the last time I spoke about Nigeria was when I heard about that. I hope you all are safe. My dear, I'm okay, I'm safe. I'm good, but a lot of people are not safe, and this is something that we all need to talk about. I think the world should just help Nigeria because we need help. Anybody, any Nigerian that is telling you right now that we do not need help, that person is just living on a bubble. Hello, Diaspora Mom TV. Hello, my sister. You are highly welcome. You are welcome, my sister. So, any Nigerian that is telling you right now that Nigeria does not need help, that person is living on a bubble. In fact, that person is deceiving him or herself. Or, okay, let me just say that person is just being mean and wicked, because the fact that you are safe, which most people are not safe, but the fact that you are safe where you are does not mean that other people that are not safe, it doesn't concern you. Do you understand? So you have to be empathetic to other people's plight. You have to pay attention to what other people are going through, especially coming from you that is in the same country as that person. It has nothing to do with okay, I want to be patriotic. You cannot be patriotic in the face of insecurity. Those people, the people who have lost everything, they don't care about all those things. When Trump said he was going to send their military to come and wipe out the terrorists in Nigeria, many Nigerians were like, "Oh, they are coming to take our resources." And I was like, which resources does America wants to come and take? Which resources does Nigeria have that America wants to take? And then America cannot go through our corrupt leaders. America just want to invent um they want to come and save Nigeria just to take the resources. So you guys, let's just Me, I know they like to they lie. I don't like deceit. I don't like being politically correct. I don't like that. I like to call facts. I like to speak truth, to say things, to call things by their names. Do you understand? So there is nothing that Mr. Trump would want in Nigeria. Resources. If he wants anything, all he needs to do is to call our corrupt leaders and they will go running to him and give him whatever that he wants. So you guys should just stop pretending like you care about resources. We all know that nobody cares about resources that we don't even, those resources doesn't even get to common Nigeria. In that video, I also talked about myself. I said, where I come from in my village, we have crude oil in my village. In fact, my local government produces the most crude oil in my state. But what do you have to show for it? Nothing. All those things go to politicians. They steal everything. So, what resources are you people talking about? And if you talk about crude oil, America produces more crude oil than Nigeria. The thing is, I found out that a lot of people are not really politically sound. Like many people, it's not like they are not brilliant or they are not just interested. Or maybe they don't pay attention to these things. But for many of us that actually wanted to study politics, like wanted to study political science, many of us, me personally, the reason I deviated from that goal was that I didn't like the type of politics that is played in Nigeria. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So that was why I didn't pursue political science in school. But I actually wanted to pursue political science. You see, political science and law, these are two courses that I was very passionate about. You see, law, political science, I was very passionate about it. So when it comes to politics, I'm actually just that I don't really pay too much attention these days, but recently I've tried to pay attention again because of the things that are happening, especially in Nigeria. So all of us need to pay attention. We are the voice that that country has. Okay, I have a lot of people that I know these things are not being reported by our mainstream media. I don't even know why they are not reporting it. People are dying in their hundreds. These terrorists are buying people, they are buying people in their hundreds. As in, I am talking of people, human beings like you and I. It is not a war. These people did not attack the terrorists. They just want to exist. They did not like. There is no conflict. There is no quarrel. These terrorists just came from nowhere and start massacring these people. They will buy them and then they will clear the entire village. These people will leave their town and then the terrorists will rename the towns. You guys, this is ethnic cleansing. It is not even something that you should sugarcoat. No one should be sugarcoating things like this. These are things that call for serious concern. Things that call for serious concern. If you have not been a victim of this, you don't need to keep quiet. Because I remember when I think in 2014, yeah, when these terrorists were attacking Borno State, Yobe State, and Adamawa State, these three states of the northeast Nigeria. And the Southerners, people that I've had interaction with back then, they were like, all these people, the Northerners, they just want to remove Goodluck Jonathan from government. So they are just using insecurity as a tool to remove Jonathan from government. And though back then I was really young, but I was looking at these people like, what are you even saying? What are you even saying? So if they are okay, let's even assume that they wanted to use this insecurity to remove Jonathan's government. Why did Jonathan allow it? Is he not the commander in chief of the armed forces? Is he not the president? Why did he allow it? He allowed it because he has failed to do the job. That's just the basic truth. And there was something that I think the governor of Kaduna State said back then, that is El-Rufai, he said that people were accusing them of using insecurity as, hi, hello sis, welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Please give us a thumb up, I beg, give us a thumb up. So I am going to be dedicating this channel to talking about so many things, including the things that are happening in Nigeria. In fact, I'm going to focus on things that are happening in Nigeria because Nigeria is truly a country of particular concern. Nigeria needs help. We need all the help we can get. Honestly, we need help. We cannot deny it at this point. Could you guys believe that today, let me show you, today, Brigadier General, you know, a brigadier general in the military was beheaded today by the Islamic State of West Africa. I am not even kidding you guys. Many of these things, you don't see them on the mainstream media. You don't see these things. It just happened today. This man, his name is Mr. Mohammed Oba. This man is a family man. He has children. He has wife. He has mother. He has parents. He has relations. These are human beings that we are talking about, not animals. And this man, this terrorist, have the guts to buy this man on live camera. They posted it, showed the world that they have buy this man. Do you know what it means? On Nigerian soil. Nobody say they kidnap the man, go another place. Oh, your friend told you. Okay. And as if that was not enough, school girls were kidnapped today in Kebbi State. School girls, see, they have not even ascertained the number. The last time I checked, it was, I think, 28 female students were kidnapped from their school today in Kebbi State by these terrorists, the same Islamic State of West Africa. I am not even joking. These things are happening, and the media is just silent. These are human beings. These school girls, it could be you. It could be your relations. The fact that this thing is happening in the north does not mean that it will not happen in the south tomorrow. It does not mean that it will not in the middle belt already. These people are over that, like, they are everywhere. And in the south, if you think because you live in Anambra State or you live on those states that you are safe, my dear, you are not safe. That is the truth. I used to say something about terrorism being a cancer. Terrorism is like a cancer. If you allow it, it will continue to spread. It will continue to spread. And it is obvious that our leaders, I don't, maybe they don't understand the reality. They don't understand what is going on. Yeah, exactly. It did not even start with the last president, just that things go worse. Every single day it gets worse. This thing started since 2000, at least as far back as I can remember. I was in secondary school then. That was in 2012 with a suicide bomber that detonated a bomb in St. Andrew's Catholic Church in Meduguri. No, yeah, in Meduguri. Oh, yeah, I think in Meduguri or something like that. That was on Christmas Day, 25th of December. And then another one that happened in Abuja. And then during that period, there were lots of suicide bombings in Nigeria. From there, it's continued. These terrorists continue to rebrand. Tomorrow, they will call themselves another name. These days, they call themselves bandits. And the media is helping them, renaming them and giving them different names. Every single day, terrorist groups emerge from Nigeria. This is not normal. Everybody needs to wake up. We all need to wake up and start talking about this. It's really scary. It's very scary. Things that are happening is scary. For you don't even need to be in Nigeria for you to see that these things should not be happening. Nigerians are going through a lot already. My God, the difficulties in Nigeria, the economic difficulties, I'm not even talking about the insecurity, the economic difficulties in Nigeria is too much. People are struggling to survive. And then they're not even talking about food anymore. They're not even talking about what to eat anymore. They are now begging for their lives. It should not be normal. It should not be normalized. Yes, yes, because there is no other way to there is no other way to explain it. Why is our government quiet? I have never seen a government that someone or group of people are killing your own citizens and you are just there, quiet. I don't know. I don't understand. Is our government and government officials not speaking? Why are they not taking actions? We want to see them do something about this. It is not normal. And then when Mr. Trump said, okay, we want to come and kill the terrorists, that was when Nigerian government, oh, people were their supporters. We are like, there is no insecurity in Nigeria, this, that. And then the government first denied it. And when the Trump administration provided them with evidence, the government now said, oh, no, it's not like that, this, that. But that small pressure that Trump, that was why I like that the US president spoke about it, because it made our government, as in, they were under pressure to do something. And they were actually trying to do, even if I don't know if they are pretending, but at least these few days we saw some actions from them, something that we have not seen before. All of them woke up. The military, everybody was on deck. People, they were doing things. These are things we want government to do. Nigerians should be able to feel safe in their own country. I don't know any other country where this is happening. Even in places where there is war, as in war, where we say everybody know that this is war. The number of casualties, Nigeria dish out such numbers on a regular basis, like, and everybody is pretending like this is normal. It is not normal. A country where the officials, political and politicians meet terrorists for peace meeting. Terrorists that buy your citizens, buy your military men and women. Our military men and women sacrifice their lives. These people, okay, you have seen the one that happened today. A brigadier general was beheaded by these people on live TV. And then tomorrow, the government will say that they want to go for peace meeting with the people that committed this atrocity. How would you feel if the brigadier general is your relation? How would you feel? How would an average person that has sense, because not be everybody gets sense, how would they feel? This is not normal. And don't think that you are living in Imo State, or you are living in Anambra State, or you are living in Ogun State to say that you are safe. My dear, you are not safe. There are people in Ogun State that are living in IDP camps because of these terrorists. There are people in so many states in Nigeria that are living in IDP camps because of these terrorists. Anambra State, which is my own state, is still not safe. Even if the casualties is not as high as other places, there should never be casualty in the first place. Nobody should be able to feel unsafe in their own country. It is not normal. The things that we are trying to normalize is not right. Well, let me show you guys something. Hold on. Make I show now. Okay, I don't think you guys will see it here. I wish I was filming video. Okay, I think there are some handles I'm going to maybe type their handles here, maybe under this video. When I'm done with this live stream, you guys can just go follow these people on Twitter. These people are people that are feeling the impact of this people. These people are people from Kaduna State, people from Plateau State, especially people from Benue State people. These people are living in IDP camps while terrorists have taken over their communities. They did not just take over these communities, they renamed, like they changed the name of these communities. And you are telling me that this is not ethnic cleansing. What other thing do you guys want to be done for you to realize that this is ethnic cleansing? So the news of the kidnapped girls today, it broke me. When I saw it, I was, God, again. In 2014, Chibok girls were kidnapped. 214 girls from Chibok were kidnapped in 2014. Up until this moment that I'm talking to you guys, many of these girls are still missing. None has been rescued. Only few only few people managed to escape. Others are still in captivity. Many of them have gone to have kids, grow. Just they were married as slaves to those captors, those terrorists. Why should things like this continue to happen in Nigeria? And then when people want to seek for a foreign what is it called, foreign help, for people to come and help, you guys will start saying that, oh, they are coming to take our resources. Which resources? It's even funnier because people that are talking about resources do not even have resources in their own communities. So why are you crying more than the bereaved? Those ones where we say these resources are in their lands, they want to feel safe. The resources are not even benefiting common Nigerians. Me personally, I've not benefited anything from Nigerian resources, nothing. Even though my community is one of the producers of those resources, I've not benefited anything. But then, when you are talking about something as serious as life, nothing should be worth anybody's life. Nothing. Life should be the most precious thing. It should be something that should not have any price tag. Why should, okay, let's even say that, okay, they are coming to take resources. Let them take it and give us security. Let them take all the resources and give the ones our politicians are stealing. Who is, how is it benefiting us? They are stealing it and still not providing us security. If our politicians are stealing all these resources, but we have peace of mind, we have security, I'm not sure Nigerians will complain too much. All Nigerians are asking is peace, just little sense of security. There's not too much to ask for. Our politicians need to sit up. This guy, this man, this military personnel that was beheaded today. If a man of his caliber, someone, a brigadier general in the military, if something like this can happen to him, my dear, you and I, what about our own faith? How are we going to describe, how are you going to feel safe? This is the military personnel that we're talking about, not just anyhow military personnel, but a brigadier general. See, everybody need, because the see, normally nobody cares about Africa. All these Western media, none of them care about Africa because they are not even reporting anything that is happening to Africa. Look at what is going on in Congo. Congo has been at war for how many years? Who is reporting about? Nobody. Sudan, nobody. It's even recently because I think the president of America spoke about it. That was why the Western media started to report it. The same thing happened in Nigeria. Nobody has been talking about the killings in Nigeria. Thousands of people have died in Nigeria alone this year. In countries where there is war, they don't dish out those, they don't bring out those numbers. They don't have those casualty numbers. But in Nigeria, that the UN said Nigeria is not at war. Nigeria is reading out numbers that are greater than places that are officially at war. What else do you want to happen before you hear that there is war in Nigeria? There is war in Nigeria, but we are not, we don't just see it because it is not official. But these terrorists that are roaming about spying people, that is war. And we are praying to our government, we are asking our government to stand up and fight these people. It is your duty to defend the land. It's your duty to make sure that these terrorists, wherever they come, I don't care where they come from, go after them. And their sponsor. There are people in Nigeria that are advocating for these terrorists. I'm not even kidding you guys. See, I wish I'm using this my phone because I would have used this my phone to just give you guys videos, show you guys videos and pictures. I'm not even joking. Videos and pictures of people. I don't even mean normal people. I mean, people that are, okay, you can call them elites, those so-called elites, advocating for terrorists. Why should Nigeria advocate for terrorists? Why should anybody in Nigeria be a mouth speaker or spokesperson of terrorists? Why are you making peace with people that have died several and thousands and hundreds of Nigerians? Why are you making peace with them? Peace with who? All the peace meetings that have been had. What is going on? All the peace meetings, everything fall apart. They continue to kill Nigerians. They continue to buy Nigerians. For what? All these are innocent people. There was something I saw on Twitter that really broke my heart. This guy, the guy was from, yeah, he's from, I think, Plateau State. This guy have been calling the president of France, the former US president, that is Joe Biden, well, the president of France, that is Macron, the president of, I think, UK as well, the former prime minister of UK. This guy have been tagging them. It was even recently that we discovered tweets that this guy have been making since 2020, 2020. All the massacres that have been going on in his state, the media stayed silent. Everything was just silent genocide. This guy was uploading videos as a raw videos, raw footages. They are on X. I wish there was a way I could just upload it for you guys here. He has been tagging these people and asking for their help since 2020 because all these things were happening in his own community. When I saw it, I shed it. I cried. Full grown man begging for help, calling world leaders for help. Who knows the number of times he must have called Nigerian government and nobody answered him. He had to resort to calling former the presidents of the world, presidents of other countries, and none of them even noticed it. He even called President Trump in his first tenure. He did not even see the tweet. It was recently that those tweets surfaced, and people were like, the guy even had to speak French. He had to go and maybe use a Google Translate or something, just so these people could come to their aid. And you are seated in your privileged mansion talking about which resources. See, we just have to be honest with ourselves. See, one thing about me, I don't know how to sugarcoat truth. I cannot see truth and continue to be politically correct, except I've looked at that thing and it doesn't look like truth. But you see all those ones that are very glaring, the ones that are very glaring, that is very, very true, that is open. I talk it, I say it the way it is. We all need to wake up. We need to talk about, if we don't save Nigeria, nobody will save Nigeria for us. So nobody is coming to help us. We need to speak, because you have to speak and ask for help. If the terrorists have overpowered our government and our military or our system, the right thing to do is for our government to seek partnership with international bodies. That's the right thing to do. Because it is obvious that these people, as I'm talking to you guys right now, many communities in Benue State are not sleeping. Many of these people are in the IDP camps. How many of these Western media like Al Jazeera or what is it called? BBC, that one are fake news media. BBC, CNN, or all those ones. How many of Fox, those people, how many of their journalists have gone to those IDP camps to go and interview those people at the IDP camps, or to go to those places where those things are happening and ask them, tell us your story. At least hear the stories directly from the victims. None. Thank God for social media. This thing have been going on from these people, and everybody just, including me myself, I am not even observing myself. We all kept quiet for years. Why? Why should it be like that? Why should it be like that? If it is too much for our government, the best thing to do is to seek collaboration. Seek collaboration. But I'm not sure it is too much. It is not too much. It's just that our government is not just ready. They are not ready to take decisive decision to stop these terrorists, to stop them. They are not ready. Because I saw something, I think this morning or yesterday, I saw something about I don't forget the man's name. I wish God, guys, you see, I think I'll have to do a proper video about this insecurity so that I will insert the pictures of these people and their names. But this guy, maybe later you can just go and Google it. This guy was banned in Saudi Arabia. Huh? He's not allowed to come to Saudi Arabia because he's an extremist, he's a terrorist. According to the Saudi Arabia government, they have zero tolerance for terrorists. So they don't want all those people in their country so that those people will not spoil their country. So I heard today that those people came to Nigeria, those people came to visit Nigeria. The guy, the man came to visit Nigeria and he was given a visa. Who authorized such a person to come to Nigeria to do what? The University of Lagos had to ban the guy from coming to their campus. The University of Lagos said, no, we don't want this person in our school. He's an extremist. The guy is not even Nigerian. So why should our government, a government where terrorists and insecurity is ravaging, why should we even allow non-citizens that are terror, even if the person is your citizen self, you go ban them. Saudi Arabia know they allow person wey be saying that their own citizen. If you are a terrorist and they don't see say this person a terrorist, they no go allow you enter their country. That is why Saudi Arabia is beautiful. That is why the country is growing. That is why they are flourishing. You cannot flourish with terrorists and extremists in your midst because terrorism destroys a country. Terror destroys a society. Anybody who is a sympathizer to terror, that person should never be allowed. A serious government will never allow such a person to enter their country. But in Nigeria, everybody can just enter Nigeria, and we say we are fighting terrorism. How do we fight and win against these evil people, against these bad people, if we continue to allow people like that into our country? I saw it today on Twitter. Don't worry, I will make a proper video so that I will show you guys, I will tell you guys the name of the person. But you can just Google. All these things are on social media. It's not, I'm not reporting it. I'm just discussing it. Do you understand? So they are on social media. Just type it, Google it. You will see all these evidences are there, things are there, pictures are there. Go to Twitter, go to Google, you will see all these things. So it's not like a secret or it's hidden. It's not hidden. They are not hidden. It's just that a lot of us don't care. But it is time that we all pay attention. Because if you think, many years ago, if anybody had told you that is from Anambra State, or that is from Enugu State, or that is from Ondo State, if anybody had told you that there will be a time where say terrorists go enter these states, massacre people and go, would you believe it? You would never have believed it. But today it's happening. Just that it is not as rampant as it is in Benue State and in the Middle Belt and regions and Northeast. But small, small, it go dey reach everybody. That is why I said that terrorism is like a cancer. If you don't fight it immediately, if you don't find a solution, if you don't do something urgently, it will continue to spread and spread and spread and spread. We need to protect Nigeria. We don't have another country. Oh. Hi, Donald. Hi, Donald Middleton. Hi, Donald. Welcome. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. Thank you guys so much. Please, thumb up. Don't forget. Don't forget thumb up. If you want to come, if you want to come here live, if you want to speak, I can give you a mic. Okay. This is an open mic section. So, okay, I think I need to post the. I need to post the. Wait, hold on, guys. I need to post the link, right? Mm, How do I even? Okay, wait. I need to. I'm looking for where I can just post the link for you guys in case if anybody wants to join, the person can easily join. So if you want to join, please, you can join. Let's so so please, my fellow Nigerians and the world, everybody that is here right now, please, we need help in Nigeria. We need help. Whether is to pressure our government to do more, let them do more. Yes, they say they are doing something, but it's obviously not yielding any results. They need to do more. We need more actions from our government. We need them to secure the country. People are buying, people are dying. And these people are human beings like you and I. They are not just numbers. They are human beings. There are people that has blood flowing in their veins. They are human beings. We should not just count them like numbers. They are not just mere numbers. So please, we need to speak up. The things I see on Twitter, the things I see on social media, I think Twitter is the only place where many of these things are being reported, as in they are reporting it as if they happen, like live. But platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and all those other social media, on Instagram, sef, you will not even know that anything is happening. Everybody is just okay on Instagram. On Instagram, nobody wants to talk about wahala. Everybody just want to be fine, whether the person is going through a lot or not. The person will just put on nice clothes, spread nice perfume, they good. But on Twitter, real life things are happening. Go there, see things for yourself, see people that are affected for yourself. These things are real. They are real. Everybody needs to wake up. We need to wake up. The fact that you are safe does not mean that other people are safe. And in a country where some people are safe and some are not safe, my dear, you are not safe. Or you now that is saying, you now that is thinking that you are safe, you are not. Oh, you are not safe. There is no way you will be safe where when others are not safe. That is why all of us need to join our voices together. We need to start talking about it because it's almost like Nigerians are easily distracted. We are talking about me, or I'm included. I'm not even excluding myself because I'm also part of it. Yes, I understand that sometimes you have to take your mind off a lot of problems so that you have peace. But whenever some see, some days I don't even open my Twitter app, that is X app, because I'm scared of the things that I see. It makes me cry. It makes me, you see children. The other day I saw a child that was shot, a nurse that was working in the in the community where these bandits attacked. The lady was the one that posted the little girl, a 2-year old. This child was shot, I think in the neck, in the head, or something like that. So people, I saw a picture, raw footage of a child, a toddler, a child, a 2-year-old. It made me cry. I'm a mother. I understand. I have a child. I have a child almost the same age as that baby that I saw on Twitter. It made me emotional. Those are people's children. They are people's children. The fact that their parents and their relatives do not have a voice does not mean that they are not feeling the pain. They are feeling the pain. Just that they don't have anybody to speak for them. They don't have anybody to bring their plights to the world stage, to social media, to bring it to the mainstream media, because obviously the mainstream media don't care. The mainstream media, they don't care. Ordinarily, nobody cares about Africa. Nobody cares about Africa. So right now that we have this social media era, we need to speak for ourselves. We need to tell our stories. We don't need to, sweeping these things under carpet will not make it better. Instead, it will make it continue to grow and get worse and worse and worse every single day. We need to tell our government, we need to pressure our government to do more. We need to do everything that it will take for this to stop. It needs to stop. Right now, Nigeria is just like every other country. Nigeria is not even asking for money or good economy, because the economy has been bastardized. The economy is in shambles right now. No, nothing is working in the country. But at least give people security. Security alone, I'm sure Nigerians will never complain. Nigerians are nice people. When it comes to our government, we don't really complain too much. We're not even asking for too much, just protection of lives and properties. That's all. Nigerians will sort themselves out in every other thing. But this, nobody should be able to beg for their lives. It's not as if we are at war. We are not warring. There is no official war in Nigeria. Just a group of terrorists, different terror groups. The other day, I heard that the Boko Haram leader, what was his name again? No, um, Ibrahim Shekaru or something like that. They said that the leader of Islamic State of West Africa was the one that spied the leader of Boko Haram. I was shocked because I never heard that before. Even though at a point I stopped seeing the guy because he usually come to do all this propaganda video, But for years I've not seen him. It was the other day that someone told me that on Twitter, someone said that he was the leader of this Islamic State of West Africa, that is ISWAP. It was their leader that spied the leader of Boko Haram because they wanted to take over. And since they spied the leader of Boko Haram, they have taken over. They are now the most deadly terror group in the entire West Africa. These guys are just like ISIS. You guys know ISIS, right? Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. This is their branch in Nigeria. It should scare everybody. If you are in Nigeria, you should be scared. Not just Nigerian, even you that is a Ghanaian. If you are from Ghana, you should be scared too. These people call themselves Islamic State of West Africa. West Africa includes Ghana. So it's step by step. If they conquer these people, they will move to the other people. So if you think you are safe, my dear, you are not safe. You are not safe. That is why we need to speak up. We need to speak against these killings. We need to tell our governments to go after the killers, their sponsors, because the sponsors, these people did not just get all these weapons from nowhere. It's money that is funding all these things. They need to go after the funders, people that are funding it, their sponsors. In 2020, I think 2022 or something, the UAE government released list. Guys, these things are on the internet. Go and research, go and Google it. I'm not here to say things that are not public. Because all these things I'm saying are things that are public. The UAE government released a list of Boko Haram sponsors that they have. People who have been funding these terrorists. They released it and gave it to our government. That time it was Buhari, the Buhari government. They gave it to Buhari, say, these are list of people, these people channeled money from our own investigation. These people channeled money to Boko Haram. The people they released their names are Nigerians. All of them are Nigerians. What did our government do to those people? Nothing. Not even an investigation. Nothing. Nothing was done. They got away with it. So how are you telling me that a government like that is fighting terror? Tell me. In America, you cannot buy American citizen and go scot-free. In this Western world, you cannot buy their citizens and go scot-free. It was because one group of terrorists that are based in Afghanistan attacked America in 9/11. That was why America went to Afghanistan and fought. Do you know the kind of things America did in Afghanistan? They stayed there for more than 20 years. They made sure that they eliminated all the leaders of that group. That is a country that protects their people. Look at what Israel did in Gaza. Just because some group of terrorists in Gaza attacked Israel. Look at what they did. They went after all of them. They finished all the leaders of these terrorists. But in Nigeria, our own government will leave terrorists and their sponsors. They will be in Nigeria. Nothing. They'll just be walking freely. If you, as a government official, as a president, or as a military personnel, if you feel like, okay, these terrorists are more powerful than us, seek help. Call for help. There are countries that are ready to help. Because these countries also realize that these terrorists, if they conquer Nigeria, it will be a risk to them as well. That is why our government needs to sit up. We need to start electing patriotic people, people that really care about Nigeria. Because there is no way that terrorists are buying your people every single day, and you our government don't even talk about it. Because if our government, knowing Nigerians very well, if our government at least say, oh, we heard that this happened, oh, we are so sorry that this happened, we are doing our best to make sure that these things doesn't repeat again, Nigerians will forgive. I know Nigerians very well. We know to get mind. But our government don't care, especially this particular government. They don't even they talk about it. It don't even concern them. It was because of the small pressure that Trump government put on them. That was even what is making them, try to do. Which is why I told you guys that I love what Trump, even if Trump did not come to kill the terrorists, but at least those tweets that he dropped, those things pressured our government. They were able to do something. It's just unfortunate that today, one of the military officers that was going after these terrorists was captured by these terrorists and beheaded live on camera. They posted it on X. It's unfortunate, but it just reminds us. It reminds us of the evil that we are fighting. All Nigerians, except say you don't like that country, Nigeria. But if you like Nigeria, we should all stand together to fight these people. But in your own little way, if it's to be talking about it on social media, you are calling for help. You are bringing it to the limelight. That is it. Because what these terrorists want is for their atrocities to be swept under the carpet. They'll be doing it silently, and that is not how it works. That is not how it should be. That is not what should be happening. All of us need to speak up. Growing up, I never even thought that Nigeria would be at this point. Honestly, if anybody had told me that there will be a time in Nigeria where we'll be having scores of people dead or killed every single day, I would not even believe it. Honestly, I'm still like, how did we get to this? What happened? Sometimes I'll be asking myself, what happened? How did we get to this level? We need to find the root cause of it, because I don't understand it. I don't know how we got to this level. I don't understand it. How did we get to this level? Nigeria, where we say, as a Nigerian, anywhere you are in the world, you'll be very, very happy that you are a Nigerian, you want to go home, you want to meet your people, you want to be happy, you want to eat. These days, many Nigerians don't even want to go because the bad news is too much. The bad news is not even just economic problems, but this insecurity. It is too much. It is too much. Not everybody can afford private securities. Even those with private security safe, they are not even safe. Look at yesterday. Was it yesterday? I was watching, I think, Arise TV or something, and they were reporting that a sorry, they were reporting that I think deputy house of all these top politicians now, those lawmakers in the north, the deputy was attacked by terrorists. They buy the man, they buy insecurity officials. So you can see that even the politicians are not safe. So who is safe in Nigeria? Let us all speak up. If the politicians are not safe, that means you and I that are poor church rats, how are we going to cope? We need help. All of us need to speak up. If there is something that our government want us to do, see, we are not even asking for too much. If our government, if there is anything that they want the citizens to do, okay, this is where we want you guys to help. This is where everybody is willing to do it, just to make sure that these things stop. It's not normal. It's not normal at all. Anyways, I don't know, but you guys, please, we need to keep on demanding for the release of those girls that were kidnapped today. We need to continue to demand for their release. Those girls that we are demanding today, I don't know if the numbers are going to go up, but from what I saw before I came on live here, 25 schoolgirls, females, schoolgirls, yeah, have been kidnapped from Kebbi school, a secondary school, a boarding school in Kebbi State. Please, all of us need to demand for them to be released. I beg. We have had enough. And then the Brigadier General of the Nigerian military that was spied by Islamic State of West Africa. Today he was recaptured. In fact, they attacked his convoy. It is not a convoy, sha. According to the reports, he went for a military this thing duty near Sambisa Forest, and after that he was going home, and then he was attacked, and they killed two of his men. He was able to escape, but after he contacted Nigerian military and told them that he was able to escape. Few minutes later, he was recaptured by those terrorists. And after he was recaptured, they killed him. So, my condolences to the family. Nobody should. These people are sacrificing a lot. The families of these soldiers are sacrificing a lot just to keep the country safe. Please, if you know anybody in the military, you have to anybody that have their own people, their own husband or father in the military, you have to show them love because they are sacrificing so much just to save the country. But then we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go, and all hands must be on deck for us to achieve security. All hands must be on deck. Everybody must play their part. The president should sit up because the president, who is the commander of the armed forces of Nigeria, is not doing enough. We need the president to do more. He needs to stand up. He needs to know that this thing demands is 100%, in fact, 200% attention. He needs to pay attention. In fact, if possible, he should forget every other thing and focus on these insecurity issues, because the primary responsibility of every government is security of lives and properties. That was what I was taught in school. But in Nigeria, the reverse is the case. So the primary responsibility should be to secure the lives and properties. Every other thing is okay if you do them, but that primary responsibility is very important. Yeah, that is it, guys. So thank you guys everyone for joining. Please continue to demand that these terrorists, that Nigerian government do everything within their powers to release those girls that were kidnapped. They should be released, I beg. That's my own. That's these two incidents were what prompted me to come on this live and talk about this issue. So this is it. Thank you guys so much for coming to this live today. God bless all of you. God bless Nigeria. God bless your various countries. God bless, I can see Americans here. God bless America. God bless Europe. God bless South Asia. God bless Middle East. God bless everywhere. God bless everybody. And we are praying for peace. The world deserves peace. We need peace. I beg. We need peace. All these troublemakers and all these people that do not like peace, they don't deserve to live among us. They don't deserve the privilege to be among us. Everybody should sue for peace. Anybody that does not want peace should be made to leave this world. That is just it. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I want to go and clean. I told you guys that I was doing experiment with my face. If you want to see the video, you want to see the video of this experiment, just subscribe to my channel, Ify's World, right here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you. Please continue to pray for Nigeria because Nigeria needs help. Each time I go to Twitter, these days I feel really scared sometimes to open my Twitter app because once I open it, and I don't know what Elon Musk did with the algorithm. I don't know what he did. Even if you're not following these people, I'm not even following most of these people, but then these things keep on popping on my FYP, keep on popping. I don't understand. All these things, it make me cry, it make me emotional, it make me like it gives me anxiety. I don't like it at all. But then Elon Musk, I don't know what he did. I see these things all the time, and I feel like it is time for me to join my voice with other voices to speak against these killings. It should not be normalized at all. It should not be normal. Thank you, guys. I love you. I love you. Please continue to pray for those girls there. Bye. Cheers.